Roger. Upbound traffic, the Algoma Innovator is bound for Stag Island 0920. Follow the Cassie McKeel, ETA Stag Island 1015. Just a reminder about the check down is affected. I'm coming in.
Good morning, TJ, Brenda, Jim. Welcome to Friday. Good morning, TJ, Brenda, Jim.
Oops, amateur.
Welcome to Friday.
Right. Sorry, Paul.
It's all right. I've got to do the same thing on my end. So how you doing, David?
Ugh. Roll on the winter. Hey, TJ. Hey, Jim. Hey, Brenda. It is very, very sticky.
Oh, it's hot and sticky?
Yeah, we got 5 fans going and it still isn't doing anything.
You don't have central air?
Well, we've got the air conditioning unit in the hallway, but it ain't doing much. Because it's blowing in warm air from outside. It's so warm out there.
Here comes Johnny.
Here's Johnny.
What's up?
Hey, Johnny, how's it going?
I'm going to fly.
Oh, I thought maybe you told us you're going to go out there and get that drone out of that tugboat.
I might ride out there. Shit, Joe don't want to go get the damn thing. All we got to do is snag a boater that's putting in and we go grab it. I mean,
Yeah, or some young kid that's out there on the shore just say, hey, go get that, will you?
nah, it'd be easy. All you got to do is step right off a little boat and you can be right at it. It ain't no waves or nothing.
Well, he sure doesn't want to do it.
Now I'm going out to the park right here, about kind of not too far from them, and fly FPV. I want to go out here because there's just a lot more room, than around
Right.
my house. So
Is he going to meet you out there?
no, he's got to go to. I think he's got to get some blood work this morning.
Yeah, he's got a doctor's appointment, and then tonight he's got to shoot baseball or something.
Yeah, I'm just going out and then I'm gonna ride to Sam's right there, and then I figure it's gonna be hot today, so I said I'm going out here early.
Yeah. Philip says he's on his way to work and it's light traffic, but a train decided to stop dead on the tracks in front of him.
Who's that?
Philip Koshat.
Oh, Koshat?
Yeah.
He ain't working. He going to play probably. Oh man, yeah, it's pretty this morning, but it's gonna be warm. It's already 80.
Oh, it's hot there. Yeah, it's only 66 degrees here, but it's sunny.
Yeah, it's sunny here. I don't know.
Hey, Google, what is 29 degrees in Fahrenheit?
9 degrees Celsius is equivalent to 84.2 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's 84.2 at this moment in time.
It's 84 where David is.
Yeah, that's pretty warm.
And it's going to get to equivalent to 37. So I don't know what that is in yours. Hey, Google, what's 37 in Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit.
98.6.
Oh, you're gonna go up to
Hey
98.
Google, shut up.
Wow.
Hey Google, stop. Hey Google, stop. Fucking hell.
Hey,
Diddy dot.
Google. Hey, Google.
Darn thing wouldn't shut up.
Hey, Google, turn off the lights.
I don't know if David's got that hooked up or not.
Oh.
Well, no, they're all unplugged because we found that they were just wasting electricity for no reason.
Oh, man. Good. I don't
If we
think
hit-
you know, look.
If we hit the 37 predicted today, then I am dreading tomorrow because apparently it's supposed to be 4 degrees hotter tomorrow. Before we go with it, before it crashes out and drops back down to 23 on Sunday.
It's supposed to be pretty warm here the next few days. Actually, it's been kind of cloudy the past, I don't know, about the first half of the month, and kind of kept the temperature in the mid 80s, you know, which is a big difference between 95, and your air conditioners work so much better at 85 than they do at 95, you know.
Yeah.
You can tell the difference in those just them 10 degrees, that's for sure. Especially if you get a little thunderstorm in between, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm hoping for on Sunday. Crash, bang, and wallop.
I hate these traffic circles. Ugh. People don't know how to drive in a circle.
How can you have daytime humidity of 51%? Crack it in.
51%? That's probably low.
Not for the UK. That's daytime. Yeah. If it's 51 in the daytime, that means tonight it's going to get like 97. Which means you get up off the sofa and leave half your skin behind.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
You know what? I haven't seen any buttercups this year.
Hey, Jody, or also known as Frank Rizzo.
Jody, Frank, Rizzo.
Anybody? Everybody?
Anybody? Oh Lord, get out the road, stupid.
So, Johnny, what do you plan on flying today? Which one?
I have my 3.5 inch and a 4 inch.
Okay. Now, did you get that one of that new copter? You know, with just the two props.
Yeah, it's supposed to be coming. I haven't got it yet.
Oh, I was wondering if you got it yet or not.
No, damn it, they got something.
What's the name of that thing?
The V copter.
V copter. That's it.
That's some damn people out here. Shit. Look at all the ducks. Holy shit. They eating all the seed from the field. Need to get in the shade here.
You know what? This country makes me laugh. We are going into June, July, holiday season, or as you guys call it, vacation. But our vacations are not normally in the UK. We normally back off to another country, somewhere decent, right? And they're complaining that supermarket sales are down. Well, of course they're down. Everyone's backed off.
Everybody's
It's summer.
gone. Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm logging off. I'm going to be flying here.
Okay, Johnny. Hey, thanks for stopping by.
All righty.
Have a
Have a
good
good
flight.
flight.
I hope so.
Okay. Yeah. Bye-bye. I don't know where our good friend Dominic is, but
Oh, Dominic won't be on. It's daytime. Nighttime for Dominic.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes he's up late. But
You know, he'll be in the land of Nod. Justin should be about. Who else normally on? Yeah,
well,
don't know
we know
about
where Joe is. He's gone to the doctors.
Don't talk to me about doctors. Mine's winding me up.
Giggles, I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, DJ, get on the panel.
He's probably up to his neck in frosted wheats or something.
Eating his Cheerios.
Yeah. He says he's up and about and just refilled his coffee. Well, get your butt on here, TJ.
We did find out that a golf fair has been given to female golfers there in Israel, so I think if they go back, then they're on their toes. That's just in from.
See, I'm not saying it's hot, Paul, but a pothole that was reported as an emergency repair has been cancelled because it's healed itself. The tarmac has just melted itself and filled the hole.
Oh wow. Yeah, well, you're not used to that kind of heat. Not whenever it gets
Wow.
that hot here, I hate it too. You know, when I was younger, I didn't mind it so much,
Yeah.
but when I lived out in Kansas City one summer and spring, and you just had to run from air conditioning to air conditioning because it was just so blatant hot.
But it all depends as well. If you're surrounded by water, it gets more stickier. So you've got the river and the lake and stuff. So that's
Yeah.
going to make it sticky for you. And we're just literally surrounded by water. I think it's something like no matter where you are in the UK, you're no more than 52 miles away from the beach.
Philip's on his way to work. Giggles has said he's getting set up now. Should join us shortly.
You know what, Paul? He knows what time you're on every day and he's still bloody late.
Well, you know.
You can just see him turning up at work. Yeah, no, I'm supposed to open the store at 7, but pack it. I had a lie in.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I could 3D print some bigger blades for that fan.
Here comes TJ now.
That's pretty good. That's pretty funny. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's funny.
We had to welcome you in with your signature.
That's right. That's right. Oh god. I think there was maybe one time where I overslept and my boss called me like, TJ, you're supposed to open the store. I'm like, really? Shit.
Well, the customers, you were not big on the list for the customers that day.
Yeah, definitely not. They're all standing out there like, Where were you? Oh, sorry, I overslept. I didn't hear my alarm go off. I slept right through it. We've been staring out here for hours. Sorry, sorry, sorry. I'll just tell him to pack it in, man. Like, pack it in. I had a rough night the night before.
Oh, did you?
No, I'm just kind of making jokes as I go along.
So, anybody, whenever you're talking to TJ, he may or may not be telling you what he thinks you need to know. He's just making it up as he goes along.
That's funny. That's pretty good.
So it's like when you tell the boss, "Did you get that done?" Well, yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Yeah, I think so. I think I did it. It looks okay to me.
yeah.
Man, there's this one guy, this one kid I work with, and like we have a group text, and when something isn't right at the store, they'll take pictures and like send it in the group text. And this one kid, his name's Evan, and he was, I guess he opened. I'm assuming he opened this morning, and he was going through all the expired stuff, and there was a bunch of it, and he's taking pictures and sending it in the group text. I'm like, man, just throw the shit away. Don't take pictures and send it to us. If it's expired, just throw it away.
Yeah.
And he's like,
now you
he
see,
was saying
TJ.
he wasn't complaining. He just said he just thought it was crazy, like how much stuff.
It could,
how
yeah,
much,
it could
how
be
much
crazy.
gets expired.
Now the question is, TJ, was it expired or was it just past its sell-by date?
The sell-by date is not the expiration date. You know that, right, TJ?
Yeah, it's the expiration date when it expires.
Yeah, because on each package they don't usually have an expiration date. It has a sell-by date.
Yeah, it'll say on the back best sold by.
Yeah,
sold by, and then best before. It said if it says best before or BBF, yeah,
Right.
that means you can reduce it and sell it still. Yeah, if it says used by, then it has to be used by that date and then it has expired. But normally you get a couple of days on them.
Yeah. But like he was taking like there were like two things of ham. One was, regular colored when you get it, and the other one was gray. I was like, wait, what? Let me see. Hold on, let me see if it's. I don't think it's.
You don't have to worry about showing us pictures of expired food,
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
To be honest with you, I don't think David or I are really interested in expired food dates.
Yeah, no, I don't think anybody is. I got up. What time did I get up this morning? Like really early, and then I slept a few hours on the couch, and then I woke up and Evan's sending pictures of expired food on the group text. I'm like, it's really not that important. Just throw it away. Like one of my coworkers, she's like, she was kind of annoyed. She's like, oh, let's see, where did it start? Let me see.
It'll start at the beginning.
Yeah, let's start at the beginning. Yeah. All right, so here was the cheese. Here's the ham. Oh, she's like, garbage left 5 days yesterday. She had to clean up for whoever, don't complain, just work. We go there to work, not to sit down and wait for a checkout. If you don't find nothing to do, if you can't find anything to do, Walgreens don't need you. And I was like, exactly, preach on. And then she goes on saying, waiting time, taking pictures, and texting.
Good morning, Jim.
she goes, wake me up for something important. And
You know
I was
what?
like, I'm not complaining about it. It's just crazy to see.
I'm going to be going out in a minute.
Where are you going?
Someone's just said the Rangers got a new box of fans in.
Oh,
I want them. I'm just going to go in there. The mine.
there you go.
Mine.
That's what TJ was yelling and screaming all the time, was running down the road with those tiki torches.
Yep.
Mine.
Mine.
Did you actually steal them?
Yes.
Well, hi, I did. They're still laying out there, but they're just laying down. They're not set up or anything.
So you stole them and didn't use them?
He took them from.
Well, I did use them once. So I gotta get some more
juice.
the liquid to put inside. Yeah, some more juice.
They were sitting outside. What was the place?
Goodwill.
Goodwill. They were sitting outside, and he just grabbed them and ran with them.
Yeah. Because I think what had happened was there was a lady out there that I think she took something as well, and then I was like, oh, well, I guess if she can do it,
Oh,
I'll do it.
that's okay, TJ. If you see someone else, if you see someone robbing a bank, oh well, fuck it. You rob the bank as well. You know, you see that old lady getting bugged in the high street, go and help them.
Well, they're what, like 8-foot tiki torches? How many did you get?
I think I got like 4 or 5 of them.
4 or 5 of them. So he had them in his arms, and he's running down the street with them.
Oh, dear.
Picture that.
You can just see TJ in court, can't you? Well, you know, the old lady was already getting beaten up, so I thought I'd help him and take the other bag.
Yep.
She didn't need it; she was already injured.
No, nobody's gonna. No, I need the torches more than anybody else does. I gotta keep the gnats away.
Oh.
I gotta keep the gnats away.
Well, and it was TJ's version of, well, I'll take these for goodwill.
Yeah,
I'm gonna drop something off. I drop something off, and then I'll take something.
Trade will.
Kind of like.
That's not how it works, TJ.
Well, it's kind of like what? There's like a game where you bring you give something and then you take something. I think there's a game that
you know what, TJ? I have got this roll of sellotape here that's nearly empty. I'm going to take it to the store. I'm going to say, I'm going to give you this half-empty roll and take a full one.
Yeah.
Let's see how far I get.
just fill your pockets, David. You know.
Yeah.
And the funny part is, TJ works in a store where they're stealing all the time, and he's like the poster child. You know.
The other day, actually, when I was facing the back of the store, I was going around. I found 2 empty packages of I guess it was makeup or whatever it was.
Oh, God.
Like, oh.
You can just see TJ type. Someone's robbing the store, and he goes, "Do you want me to help you pack your bags?"
Yeah. You want me to carry that out to the car for you?
Want me to carry that out to the car? That's funny.
Tried to get.
Mm.
You'll get there, Tim.
What's Laura doing this morning, David?
Getting dressed, hopefully.
No.
So we can go out. And it's not morning here. It's
It's evening.
it's mid-afternoon. We are 1 hour away from the hottest point of the day.
Oh, there you go. What y'all gonna do? Y'all
Well,
going out to the
I've
shop?
got to run to the bank here pretty soon.
Well, it'd be better if you drove there. You'd get there a whole lot quicker.
Listen to the Tiki Bandit.
That's funny.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good, yeah.
That's really pretty good. Really, really good.
That's funny. That's funny. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny. That's pretty good.
David, are you going to be here for a little bit?
No, I'm going to be going shortly.
Okay.
What time does it? Oh, the bank's open right now. Actually,
Yep, it's
9:30.
open right now, and if the longer you wait, the bigger the lines. You know,
Yeah.
especially on a
Yep.
Friday that's a payday.
Oh yeah. Well, good thing I don't have to go. I went the other day because I had a couple of checks that I got from my birthday. I went to go get them cashed. So I went. When did I go there? I think I went there like one day after I got off of work or whatever. Or it was like I think it was like Monday or Tuesday, was it? I actually had to work, but I didn't have to be until later. So I went to the bank that morning and got them cash. So.
Jim wants to know, David, how are you doing today?
I'm about to go into an argument with fucking Google. I put a video up. Yeah. I used the YouTube Shorts and got the sock music from YouTube Shorts. And Epidemic Sounds has put a copyright claim on it.
What was the video?
Cooking with Laura.
No cooking with Laura.
No, so I'll show you the video without the music.
Without the sound.
No, you can have sound, but you can't. I don't think there's music. Yeah, here you go. Because I uploaded it, and I mean, you know what I think they copyright claimed? I think they copyright claimed my birds sounds.
Oh, that's silly.
Oh, I'll be fighting that one.
How does a bird sound like copyright sound?
Well, you know, everybody's got attorneys, including birds. You know.
I guess.
The birds are like, right. Yeah, so we've put some CCTV up, and Rio and Bluey had to check it out.
Is that's y'all's front door right there?
Yeah, and that's Bluey in front of it. But watch what he does. Get off there.
Oh god. That's funny. What's up, Lance?
Hey, TJ, guess what today is?
Today is
Today's pizza
Friday,
day.
the last day for you for the summer.
Yes, it's a combo day today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, pizza and what else?
And my last day.
Oh yeah, there you go. There you go.
And then tomorrow you're off to Hawaii, right?
On Sunday.
Sunday.
Nice.
Here comes the ship, TJ.
Oh yeah, there you go.
But look at how hazy it is out there.
Yeah, it is pretty hazy. Looks like.
Got a bus in front of me. Not a school bus, but a city bus. And it usually stops right here. And I've got to see if I can get around him when he stops, because he stops in the middle of the street. It's a super busy street, but it is a double yellow. What's he gonna do? Nobody there, so it's not stopping. It's not that he still had to stop to kind of keep the time thing on the bus. But he must be behind a little bit. So TJ, you going into Walmart today?
No, I'm off today. I work tomorrow though, and Sunday. But I want to try and get Sunday off because there's a meetup over in Fort Pierce on Sunday. So I'm gonna try and sweet talk my boss into giving me Sunday off.
Well, I thought maybe you were getting Sunday off to wish me a farewell.
The what?
Airport. A farewell at the airport. You know.
Oh yeah. I can do that too.
Okay. Who's meeting up at Fort Pierce?
It's hopefully I'll be able to go. Al's gonna be there. Let's see who else.
You're not super close to Fort Pierce, are you?
Not really, but we were at probably like an hour, which isn't too. I mean, I guess an hour is not too bad. I guess.
Yeah. Morning, Jason or Justin.
Justin.
Yeah, I've been to Fort Pierce before. I've been to Juniper before as well.
Oh, okay.
I've been to Miami. I've been to Fort
we were gonna do a cookout there, but it was just gonna be too hot, and so we'd probably just do coffee and donuts and whatever else.
You've been to Key West?
Yeah, I've been there, but it's been a while since I've been though, because one of my uncles used to have a house over there, and every year we'd go down there and go lobster diving and get all the lobsters, and then come back like that day and cook them up, like take the tails off there, the heads back in the water, and then we all just like cook the lobster and make lobster pasta that night.
Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
So you were a lobster lizard.
Yeah.
Lobster pizza. That sounds good.
Yeah, lobster pasta is delicious.
Do you have your Fruit Loops in that cup?
No, I got coffee in there.
You're not drinking your breakfast, huh?
No, I had my big bowl of cereal earlier this morning.
I heard Joe crashed his Avada in a tugboat.
Yeah, I think Johnny was on just a few minutes ago and said that he was gonna make an attempt. I think, I don't know. He said he was gonna make an attempt to get it.
Yeah, He already made the attempt. He's got it. He's going to go out there. He's going to tell Joe there isn't a Nevada out there and say sorry.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, I saw a bald guy with a rowboat about 8:30 2 nights ago.
Oh.
You know, you got that live cam there on that little building that's facing the tugboat. Just watching that. That'll get Johnny back in here. Come on, Johnny. I lured you back.
Johnny's out flying.
That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome if he got Joe's Avada out of there. That would have been cool.
Is he flying with Joe?
No, Joe's got a doctor's appointment, and then tonight he's got to shoot video or photos.
Yeah, he's doing that 7-on-7 football, correct?
Yeah, I think that's right.
So how you doing, Justin?
Wow. Got back from Thomas's doctor's appointment today.
Oh, you had to take Thomas to the doctor?
Yeah, I had to get his yearly physical done for school and stuff coming up.
Yeah, I got the house to myself for a while because my other half is over in Michigan for a couple of days or so.
Where'd she go in Michigan?
How come you never go on the trips to Michigan with her?
Well, I've been like a couple of times, but I guess like she's on she's on her break or whatever, or done with schools, and so she's gonna be starting her new job soon. So I guess she wanted to get away for a little while.
What, she got family here in Michigan or what?
Yeah, she does. It's what city is it? I don't know. I think it's like on the lower part of Michigan. I think it is.
Well, there's an upper peninsula and a lower peninsula.
I think so.
It's in that one spot.
It's like the. So I think it's like maybe like down here or whatever.
Well, that's close to Port Huron.
Or maybe
No, you're at the top.
No.
Yeah, I think it's like.
What do you mean? You're not at the bottom of the state.
He's at the middle of the state to the right.
I think it's like in the middle.
There's more. I think there's
Well,
more.
what about
states in the
Saginaw, Midland?
TJ, you don't know where
No.
she's at. Just say somewhere in Michigan.
Yeah, somewhere in Michigan. Yeah.
Like he really cares, you know?
The upper corner part of the country.
Somebody comes knocking at the door. Where's your wife? I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know where she's at.
Well, when was the last time you saw her? I don't know.
I don't know.
Has she been in contact with you? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just sitting here laughing and giggling.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Jim and I were talking yesterday, and I told him that she went to Michigan, and he was asking me the same thing, like, why didn't you go? And I was like, well, I had to
Well,
work.
the last 2 or 3 times that I remember you saying she was going over the past year or so, you never went with her.
Well, TJ didn't want to miss the job, because he's in charge of expiration dates, and
Yeah.
he doesn't want anybody getting sick from eating expired food.
I don't want anybody to get salmonella or anything like that.
expired or expired?
Expired.
Not
Jonathan,
expired.
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. David,
Jonathan.
David,
Jonathan.
you got a whole live. You got a whole live going on, man.
I got a what?
You got a live going on right now. That's why.
I got
That's
a-
why I got in the chat and said, "Wait a minute, how are you here and there?" There's
That's
a
what
live
Laura's
going
doing.
on with.
Wait,
It says
what?
you.
Laura,
Go to
on?
YouTube. No, it's not. Laura's not on there. It's It looked like 3-4 different screens. One is a map of some area. Go to YouTube and look at it.
I'm on his channel. I don't see him live.
I'm not live.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not showing anything either.
What?
Watch be a different bird, man.
Jonathan's
Yeah.
watching a live from yesterday.
I'm gonna send you. Hold on, I'm gonna send you the link to it.
Yeah. Put the link in the chat. Hey, Mark.
Mark, what's going on?
Hey, Mark.
Because I literally left a message in the chat. Like, what is this?
I mean, technically, you could be on 2 different live streams at once, but not the same platform. Unless it was 2 different accounts.
Here comes Mark now.
Morning,
Mark?
Lance, Justin, David, TJ,
Oh,
Paul.
no. The dude just
Jonathan.
has the same name as you. It says Birdman, live attack on Israel by Iran, AD free.
There's another
I think
Birdman.
Jonathan was having
Yeah.
a Mandela
Yeah, it's
effect
another
moment.
bird. Threw me off. It's another Birdman.
He's like, I remember in another universe, there was only 2.
I can assure you, I would on my channel. There'll be no content of any war, apart from Fortnite.
You know what? To be honest with you, Jonathan, I think I've seen that too before. I was like, wait. What?
It's still
No,
on
if-
right now. I'm looking at it.
If you go to YouTube's search engine and put in Birdman, the first person that pops up is the rapper Birdman. I have to put in
Look,
Birdman
all you
Euro
have to go to
Truck.
YouTube and tap on lives and scroll down.
You can always
If I-
put Birdman 1977.
Well, I always put Birdman Euro Trucks and it pops you right up. You're the first one that comes up. But if I put in just Birdman, it goes to the rapper Birdman. It goes to his homepage on YouTube.
Brenda says it sounds like you're underwater, Lance.
Yeah,
Probably because I'm driving.
I just sent it to you, David, on Messenger.
Okay.
It's crazy
Most-
that your mic in your car is picking up the AC. Normally it doesn't. It's not supposed to do that. Kind of weird.
got his AC on. It must be a lovely day in the Pacific Northwest today.
I don't know. Last time he said it was his AC that was on. Then he moved his phone and it was real quiet.
Is that any better?
Nope.
Okay.
Not the same.
Oh, I know why. I'm using my headset from my computer on my desktop. I've got them on. I walked out of the house with them on. I'm just Josh. There you go, DJ. I used it again. Just Josh.
Josh. And why is it always got to be Josh? Why can't it be somebody else?
So,
Well,
okay,
it could
so
be
we'll just.
TJing.
Yeah, we're always
it's
TJ.
I'm just TJing. That's what I'm gonna start saying.
Yeah.
People
Okay,
be like,
I'm
"What the
going to look
fuck
for
you
the
talking
Lady
about?"
Washington, Paul. I'm
Oh,
a
are
little
ya?
late this morning. I woke up early, and then I thought I'm going to go lay down for a bit, and then I didn't wake up until like 6:15. It's like, oh crap! I need to go jump in the shower. I need to, yeah. So I was a little behind. That's okay. I don't have a first period. I probably won't have more than 2 kids all day today. Okay, I could come down there. Parking.
So now today's the last day. What do you think your turnout as far as kids? Will you get 50% or 100% or?
I think I'll get about 2 or 3 kids total.
Okay.
Yeah, most of them aren't going to come in the last day
Especially half a day after
unless their parents force them to.
after a holiday.
Yeah, like the day before spring break, we were missing over half our kids.
And then,
Like,
and
we
then
got
even
back early.
after spring break, they don't
Yeah.
come back.
The day before spring break, we would normally get back to the yard at 5:30. We ended up getting back at 3:30. It's almost 2 hours early because we had such little kids.
Do you punch in, or do you still get paid till 5:30?
No, I get guaranteed 7.5 hours a day.
Gotcha.
So whether I work that or not, I still get that.
And next year, you're gonna take advantage of field trips?
Not really, no. Because they're kind of a pain in the ass because you got to be able to make sure you be back on time for your regular run. They expect you to run your regular run too.
Gotcha. And your field trips aren't with your kids. They're with the special needs kids. They're with regular high school and junior high kids.
No, they take special needs kids on field trips too.
But I mean, your field trip would be on a
Yeah, special needs unless they just wanted extra help, I guess.
Yeah.
But usually they don't use attendance for field trips anyway because there's not a need for them because the teachers are already on the bus. So
Gotcha. No Lady Washington, Paul.
Oh, Lady Washington, yeah.
Go down to the end. I'm gonna
you gotta
fly
work
that.
today, TJ?
No, I'm off today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't worry about me being live anymore because I won't have a YouTube channel thing.
Why?
Epidemic Sounds are going through my channel and claiming copyright on every one of my YouTube shorts.
Wow.
Even music that doesn't even belong to them.
That might be a glitch in their system.
It might be, but I've disputed every one of them.
I was gonna say, because you could have waited, because sometimes they'll correct themselves. Usually within about an hour or two after they put the claim in.
Well, no, it needs to be stopped because every song on YouTube Shorts is licensed under YouTube Shorts. Right? As long as you get it from the software, it's licensed. Right? If they're claiming copyright and nicking people's money, because that's all they're doing, yeah, claiming the ad revenue.
Yeah, but you think YouTube would be catching that shit themselves if it's their own music? That's kind of weird that they're not.
Well, that's why
it.
I've filed a claim, and I've actually posted YouTube's terms and conditions in every one of them. I'm looking forward to them trying to win the case on Fortnite Sounds. I'm not sure they own them.
Who, Epidemic?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless they're affiliated with Fortnite or Epic. I mean, it is Epidemic and Epic. I don't know. Maybe they are affiliated.
They have claimed copyright to Seal Kiss from a Rose. There's not a hope in hell's chance on this planet that Epidemic Sounds own that. None. If they come back and win that case on that one, I'll burn my ass on the fucking high street.
What song have they got you for?
They've done all my songs. There you go. What's YouTube got?
Okay, well, Epidemic does not own Epidemic Sound, so we know that much.
Oh, there you go.
Because I got copyright claims from music that I got out of the monetization library for monetized channels. And they hit me with a copyright claim, but then within an hour, I got another email saying that they re-looked at it and found that it was a sound I was allowed to use, and then they just took it off. So
Yeah, but if no one files a claim against them, yeah, because they've literally gone through my whole channel, yeah, they're gonna keep getting away with it. How many people are they doing it to?
David, go look at what I just sent you.
So like, I may have asked this before. I'm trying to get a refreshment, but like when you go and make a video and put music in there, and you're pulling it from wherever, how is YouTube considering it a copyright? Like when I
No,
say
YouTube are not. YouTube are not claiming copyright. Epidemic Sounds. Basically, I get my video, which was my birds having a bit of fun with the CCTV, right? And then I uploaded it to YouTube Shorts, and then I clicked the library, found a song that will go to it. Now, that song, the movements go perfect with it, right? So that's why I picked that one, right? It's in the YouTube library. It's in the terms and conditions, fair usage, free use to use. And Epidemic Sounds are the ones that have claimed the copyright.
yeah, because anybody can put a claim in, TJ. Like somebody steals one of your videos and uses it without your permission, you can put a claim in on it.
So
And
like because I use CapCut for my editing, and like it has all like a bunch of music that you can pick from. How is that considered?
But CapCut give you the usage rights.
Right.
Because it's from TikTok. TikTok on CapCut, and they have a deal with the license, so that's fine. That's why you should when you do your CapCut videos, yeah, you should always leave that little bit at the end where it goes blah, 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 with CapCut. That's them saying you own the right to that file, and that's how they check it. Where YouTube Shorts doesn't do that, yeah. But YouTube should have recognized that song was in their library. Well, all them songs are in their library.
No.
But there's actual third-party companies that channels will hire, and they'll scour YouTube looking for people using their music or their videos, and then they'll request a removal.
Yeah,
and then you also get notices in your YouTube studio too when somebody uses your shit.
It almost sounds like some scammer has decided to use the name Epidemic Sound.
It's possible too, yeah. It's not actually Epidemic doing it.
If that's the case, then YouTube will catch them.
Well, I mean, if you're truly using music from YouTube, then they should look at it all and let you know. So.
Oh, look. I appealed it, and now I've got no removal requests. None at all.
Hold on, I'll put in a claim.
Because my thing was because Alex from AME Aerials had posted this thing about CapCut. He's like, anyone out there using CapCut, and there was like a video that he posted says CapCut is stealing from you, and then I had commented, so should we not use CapCut no more? And then he was like, the guy was suggesting that they can take anything you make on it, use it, sell it, or license it, and make money off of it, and leaving you in the dust. If you do professional work for yourself or do client work, then they should not use it. Which I don't do professional, or I don't work for myself or anything like that. So
Somebody called Jeremy8988 has replied to all my videos saying yes. Oh my God.
You going to catch that ship, Jim or Paul? Jim said you had one coming up in 8 minutes.
Yeah, there's one on its way up. I don't know whether I should go get it or not.
Oh, look at all these videos by YouTube that Laura's tagged me in. Copyright claiming all of these.
I suppose I could.
What's that? What's that?
I said, look at all these videos you've tagged me in. Copyright claiming all of these.
Oh, fuck yourself.
See what I have to put up with, guys.
I've got to copyright every video I'm in, fella.
You could try.
Is it warm down there, David?
Yeah.
28
Extremely
degrees.
sticky.
What?
28.
David's out looking for deals on fans.
28 degrees here. That's 82 Fahrenheit.
I ain't nothing.
Is
Why
here.
how Americans always say that, but they don't get on here, is it?
Yeah, that's the problem. You don't realise that we are literally stuck around water.
Oh, I'm in a tropical environment. Trust
It's
me, I
so
know about
Florida.
humidity.
Now, you've got to understand the layout of the UK to understand why it gets stickier here than it would, say, in Florida or other tropics. It's to do with mountains and land layouts and the fact that nowhere's more than 52 miles away from the sea. I mean, the UK could literally pick itself up, go to Florida and do a full U-turn on the island without touching the sea.
How much are you doing? What?
32 on mine.
Thanks for the heads up, Jim. I'm not going to go, but thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I've been doing a TJ this week. I've been having.
What's that?
I bought a box of Cheerios, and it's only managed to make 3 bowls of cereal.
Oh gosh.
Well, yeah, TJ's box is like 5 inches, 5 feet
Yeah,
tall.
probably like this tall and like that wide.
Huge box, yeah.
Here you just buy the big bag cereal. Got like 5 boxes worth of cereal in one bag.
Where's that timer again?
I don't see no timer.
It's like up on the It's like counting down or something.
Is
Like
it on your
3 minutes.
TV?
Yeah, where you
Uh,
see it?
If it's on your
It's
TV,
not-
you've got the sleep timer turned on, which means
No, it's on it's here on Zoom. It's like
All right.
it's like 3 minutes and 18 seconds. It's like counting down for whatever it is.
TJ's playing music.
I'm not playing music. I don't know where that music's coming from.
I thought you said Justin.
I'm not sharing anything.
Justin Stickley's computer sound.
Oh yeah, I see that.
It's coming up at the top saying Justin Stickley's computer sound. Justin Stickley's computer sound.
Uh, now these are the music in Zoom.
Oh.
Could play in the background while you're streaming, I guess. They actually have quite a bit of music.
So we can just like sit around and listen to music when we don't have anything to say. Like, oh, this is really good music.
Well, I believe that the range should have cleared that lorry net by now. I'm gonna go and get a fan.
hey, they've given us a thunderstorm warning for Sunday.
Yes, for you guys, yeah.
Yeah.
Which means we'll get it. That's how it works.
Weird because it's 28 degrees and the sun isn't visible at all. The sky is all cloudy.
It's bloody visible here, and there's no wind.
That baby needs
There's
some
plenty
paint.
come out your ass.
What Laura say?
Don't listen to her. She said there was plenty that comes out of my ass.
Hi, TJ.
Hi, Laura. How are you doing?
I'm all right. I'm trying to find my trainers.
I'm trying to find what?
Her trainers. Right,
Trainers.
guys. If you're still on, I'll be back in half an hour to an hour.
The
Okay.
ones that David threw out.
What does that
Okay,
mean?
David.
What does that
I
mean?
would
her
never.
trainers?
I would never throw her trainers out.
What is that? What is that?
What is what?
She's trying to find her trainers. What is that?
Training shoes.
Oh.
What do you put on your feet, TJ?
Oh, I didn't know.
In most cases, he puts nothing on his feet.
Yeah, I like to be one with the earth, man. One with the earth.
Yeah. You walk around in sandals and socks.
Yeah, sandals and socks. Sometimes I just go like nothing at all.
We can no longer be friends.
And on that note, bye.
Okay,
See you
bye-bye,
later.
David.
I know.
It just popped on my Alexa that Iran is ready to talk. What?
Said what?
Iran is ready to talk.
Iran is ready to talk. Oh, that's weird.
No, Iran.
Oh, it looks like Grady's boys shot another person last night, tried to get big with him. Walked up and they hit one of the deputies in the head and they turned around and just shot the dude.
Are you having protesting down there?
Oh, hell no. Sheriff down here already warned people. I said, you can protest, but if you get out of hand, we're going to start killing people. This is exactly what they said, too. They told people, I said, we'll let your family know where to pick up your remains.
Reacher's got absolutely nothing on Grady.
Yeah, I guess they were trying to arrest the suspect. Another guy came up behind them, had something in his hand. I couldn't hear what Grady was saying because it was kind of low on the volume, but apparently he hit one of the deputies in the back of the head and they turned around and just unloaded on his ass.
They should have a bumper sticker for all your police cars in your county. It's trained by John Wick.
Trained by John Wick. They said Iran's ready to talk.
That's what it says on the thing, but I'm watching Fox News and they don't even mention that.
I'll have to wait and see later. Yeah, so the reason they haven't attacked any U.S. bases because they're already dealing with so much with Israel. I mean, they can't be that stupid. I mean, I guess they could be, but
Well, fanatical activity is not the brightest thing in the world.
well, no. But what I'm saying is, you got to have some kind of common sense to sit back and say, could we really take these people on and really like do some soul searching? I guess
Iraq thought they could.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you think some of these people, well, I know with the Iraqi military, there was a lot of them that said they would have never done that, but you know, they were afraid of Saddam. So, and Saddam wasn't really a ex-military guy. He didn't really understand military tactics, from what they said, and that's what one of the bad things was.
Hey, TJ, do you think that baby needs a good paint job?
Yeah, I would definitely think so. Hey, stop the boat. Paul needs to paint your boat for you.
Yeah. Well, you know how much marine paint is? $500 a gallon.
Oh, wow. That is crazy.
Because of all of the requirements having to do with doing it on the water.
Or anything that's commercialized is always more expensive.
Well, can't they just like hoist it out of the water, like put it on a thing? And then
Well, yeah, you know how much it costs to dry dock one of those boats?
I'm saying, like, you take an example, right? I could go to Walmart and buy a 100-foot Ethernet cable, perfectly good cable. Cost me what, like $10, right? But if it was a company buying it from another company for industrial purposes, that cable would cost them $200, just because, you know.
Yeah, because you know, like how like when people take their boats out of the water, they put it on a lift. They can do that with those. They put it on one of those lifts, and they can just paint it.
Yeah, a lift. No, they have to dry dock them. In other words, they have to pump all the water out. The boat settles
Yeah, those
down.
are some big ass boats, TJ. You're talking 1,000 to 1,200 feet long.
That one right there is 987 feet long and
about 1 million tons.
Like 150 feet wide.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's crazy.
What's up, Donald?
Uncle Don, what's up?
Hey, Don.
Is Donald back home now?
Probably.
I thought he said he was getting back for, yeah,
I thought it was Friday or Saturday.
Yeah, because he said he was going to take a couple days to wind down from his trip before he went back to work.
There he is, Friday.
Yeah, I think he came back today or is on his way back.
No, he was driving back yesterday.
Okay. Well, he should be
Because
back.
he told us they were driving back yesterday in the chat.
I didn't see that.
So unless they made a stopover overnight.
Yeah, it's always nice to have a couple days off
Yeah.
after you come back from a trip.
Yeah, it's called weekend.
No, that's what I'm saying. You get to wind down and you don't just have to head right back to work the next day.
Yeah.
Just take some time to recoup and rejuvenate or whatever.
Yeah, that's it. It takes longer to get over a holiday than it does over work.
Here
Here
comes
comes.
Don now.
Ding dong.
Hey,
Yeah,
Don.
Don.
Yep, back home.
How was your trip?
Too short, as always.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know, that's what she said. But a couple days to unwind at home. No, I get home and the yard has grown a foot, so I got to get out and do yard work today.
No.
Yeah, but see, with yard work, you can take your time.
Yeah, that's true.
Like when it was really hot during the summers here, back when I was mowing our lawn at our lawn at our old house, dude, just doing the front yard was killing. I'd usually do the front yard and then I'd come back out a couple hours later, do the backyard. Plus, there was a lot of edging at the old house too. I had to do.
Yeah, edging's crazy.
Well, they were kind of strict because the old neighborhood I lived in, the one thing they were kind of strict about was your lawn and not having your trash cans out by the road on non-trash days. That was about the only two things they really bitched about.
Yeah, that's one thing. Huh. Down there, if I had the money to live in a condo, man, I don't know what is up here.
Well, I know HOAs, they lost a bunch of their powers about a year ago. The governor signed in a bunch of shit, taking a bunch of powers away from the HOAs.
Those are walnuts or something. My son just tossed walnuts. There's ants all over this deck swarming over these friggin' walnuts. Or no, they're pecans. But still,
Are they pecans or pecans?
Well, it looks like the animals went to town on them.
but why are they here?
Maybe a squirrel or something brought them in there.
No. A squirrel will just eat them. A squirrel wouldn't bring shelled pecans up on the deck and just leave them laying out and let them get covered with ants. Oh my gosh. The pond is overgrown, but it actually looks nice that way.
I think somebody might have been eating walnuts out there and forgot them.
I don't know what it had to have been my son.
Yeah, maybe
He
you
just
just forgot they were out there.
threw them out there.
Well, you might have forgot they were out there.
They were on the ground or on the deck. So either he set them out there, spilled them. Oh my goodness. I got some ripe tomatoes. Woo! I got them ripe and falling off the vine here. Just set you guys down while I
Nice.
I've got some ripe strawberries.
oh, and I got pepper starting. I don't know what peppers those are. I think those are the lemon drops.
That's what I always loved about going out to my mom's house, man. She had a bunch of big grapevines. So you could just eat all the grapes you wanted.
Let me get in here. Cut you off there. Yeah. Problem is we've had a lot of rain the last few days. We had some sunshine. So we got
Nice.
cherry tomatoes splitting open and getting too much. That's okay. Well, he'll get sacrificed.
Those are what, cherry tomatoes?
Yep.
It's either salsa food or use them for the seeds.
Well, you could slice them and put them in salad.
Yeah, you can do
Yeah.
that. I would
Whoops.
just like get them all and put them in a blender and make salsa.
Yeah. Problem is all that rain. Quite a few of them are split open, but there's some good ones in here.
Can you
Got
still
more coming.
you can still use them if they're split open like that, right?
Well, they get split open and then insects start getting into them unless you're right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what a bunch of extra protein, TJ.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'll get back here and snip you off. Oh yeah. It's a good one, a bad one, a couple good ones. Whoops.
Do you grow your cherry tomatoes in the ground?
These are in half barrel containers.
I put mine in hanging baskets.
Oh, I remember when that was real
You
popular
can
over
make
here.
I've got a
you can
trellis.
You can make a garden
Cages, actually.
from cinder blocks, can't you? Yeah, you just like stack them on top of it and pour the soil like
can.
inside.
Here, I'll show you. There we go. We got a couple barrels that are split down from the top vertically.
All right, yeah. So they're like baths.
Yeah, it's like when they cut them in half to make grills out of the metal ones.
Yeah.
Yep. But I'm gonna have a bunch of tomatoes. I mean, look right there. Look at those green guys right there. Those will.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna lose a few right now, but coming into July, I'm gonna have a ton.
You just leave
And
them on there to just
green
fall
onions.
and dump back into the soil, or what?
Do what?
Do you clean them off and like throw them out, or do you just put them in there to like compost in the soil?
You cannot grow tomatoes in soil that has already had tomatoes growing in them. You have to clear it out and put fresh in.
Yeah, but you can compost the old ones, right?
Yes.
Well, tomato leaves are poisonous, so
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. They get broken down.
yeah.
So yeah, you can compost all that old vegetation as you're cutting it off.
Say tomato leaves are poisonous?
Yeah.
My uncle had a big old, like an old water tanker truck that you could pull behind a pickup truck, and he had it full of he'd put all his compost in there, and then it'd be full of water, and he could go up and open the spout.
And then that would be compost tea.
Yeah, and then he would go up and he would fill up water jugs and then water the plants.
Yep.
Yeah, we do that with
tea.
We do that with comfrey.
You got to think of all metal water tank trailer sitting out in the sun in California.
Comfrey makes very good
Make
liquid
Good,
compost.
good, good.
you can get some cinder blocks and make a garden from cinder blocks, can't you?
Oh yeah,
You make a garden pretty much
like a
wherever
raised
you want.
garden. Yeah.
Raised bed.
And
I'm
my
thinking
pepper
about doing
plants.
that because I saw a video where a girl was doing that. I was like, man, that's a pretty damn good idea.
I've seen people use railroad ties. I don't know how well those are for the soil around the garden, but
Yeah, the wooden
They're
ones.
fine.
because it's got
Oh,
all
yeah.
that, what is that, oil or whatever on it.
The bitumen.
I did an
That-
experiment when I was
I had-
gone. I took some cherry tomatoes and I fermented them with some of my green onions.
Uh-huh.
Came out pretty damn tasty.
It's actually safer to use scaffolding planks.
Yeah, because I went to Lowe's or Home Depot and made a garden out of one of those black storage container things, and I drilled some holes on the bottom of it, and I put a screen on the bottom for like the water to drain or whatever. And I don't know, I kind of want to redo it. I don't really like the thing that I made.
Does it work though?
I mean, yeah, but I just haven't really taken. I mean, there's stuff growing in there, like
But that's a good way to make it like a little urban garden for a deck.
Hey.
Because you know, like
Yeah.
in where you live at, TJ, you can't just have a full-on garden going. In your
Yeah.
yard. They're gonna say something to you.
I ignored
Yeah.
my pickerel in
But
my
if you wanna-
pond. It's
If you want to do a
Look at that.
small urban garden, that's kind of what you did.
Yeah.
Isn't that,
I mean,
isn't
I
that
could
pretty?
get like a couple of cinder blocks and just kind of line them up alongside of on the outside and redo it like that. Because we got like too many pots out there. It's like, shit, I want to get some cinder blocks and replant some shit in there.
You just make sure you're allowed to do that though, because you do live in an HOA, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's the
just
problem
make
with
sure you're
growing
allowed
things
to
in
do that.
pots?
Well, I'm just saying, like, if he wants to put cinder blocks and shit out, he's gonna have to see if he's allowed to do that.
Right. My question to TJ is why not just grow in pots?
Well, that's
I
why I said
mean-
that the thing he built is perfect for like an urban garden. Something in the city. It's not big. It's
Well, yeah,
container. You can do a small little garden. I mean, you're gonna be able to do much.
but you can put all of your plants. You don't have to have a raised garden that's immobile. You look at my pepper plants here. I got all my pepper plants in pots,
What's up, Jody?
Oh, okay.
and I'll move them to mow around them. And
Hey, Jim, if I didn't say hi to you.
okay, let's see if those onions. Yeah, I'll leave them. And how's my basil coming in? My basil has been had a slow start this year. But damn, that mint has gone insane.
Oh, mint's very invasive. That'll take
Yep.
over everything.
Yep, I'm gonna just have to. I need to get me some vodka.
Oh yeah, mint will grow like fucking weed.
Do an extraction
It's
on
really
this.
good. I love mint.
Yep,
You
I
can
need
just
to.
you just take a leaf off and put it in your mouth.
My
Yep, I need
grandma-
chopped his way back.
My grandma used to grow these plants, and apparently it was the plants that they would extract the black licorice from. And you would
Anise.
you would suck on the leaves, and it would taste just like black licorice.
Ew, I don't like black
Star
licorice.
anise, probably.
I don't remember. It was years ago. When I was a kid. I remember going over to my grandma's, and we'd always go pull leaves off the plant. She had a bunch of them.
Licorice root's always nice to chew on.
And she had big pomegranate bushes that just spit out all kinds of pomegranates. Well, they kind of look like bushes more than trees, but
Yeah, pomegranates are mine, I thought.
I don't know. There was these like big bushel things in the middle of her yard that just had hundreds of them on it. Probably just overgrown for years. I know grapes grow really good out in California though, man, especially in the desert. Those are easy to grow.
We want some mint.
They-
I'm thinking I might just take
That
this in.
watermelons.
I'm thinking because I got a lot of mint here. I think I'm gonna make some mint tea today. Make it big.
There you go. Do you have one of those pictures that has
Yeah, you know, one of those, one of those.
it's got one of those pictures with the cylinder like in the middle, and you can put fruit in there and like.
Oh,
put
to
the
do
water-
infusions?
Yeah.
Do you dry your mint leaves before you make mint tea, or do you just put the leaves in?
No.
An infusion pitcher. We got one
No.
of those, but we
I'll
don't.
just throw them in fresh.
Yeah.
You can dehydrate it. You lose a little bit of, I think. All right. Let me.
It's like aloe vera. That's super easy to do.
Yeah, I got some aloe vera here that's
Oh, I mean, stuff
dying.
hundreds of those to plant.
It's been inside and it's almost dead. I need to move it outside.
Yeah, my mom always had hundreds of aloe vera plants at her house, and people would come by her once in a while and buy some from her.
Yeah, those are always good for like burns and whatnot.
Oh, we had
I
our
used
aloe
them-
vera in the house, and then the grandkids would dig at it and pull them out. And so this is all I've got left of aloe vera. That's sad looking.
Need to bring them
Yeah,
back to life.
Oh yeah,
Well, aloe vera is easy to clone too.
yeah.
Well, that's how
Yeah,
my
you
mom
can
used to do it.
I think you can clone any kind of plant, really. Just there's this guy on YouTube. I don't know what his name is,
Yeah, my
but
mom and
his YouTube
stepdad were really into that.
his YouTube channel is Creative Explained, and he tells you like all these ways to like life hacks, plant hacks, and all these other things. Like you can make a drip system for your plants. Like all you do is get a bottle and tape some chopsticks or whatever like around like the bottle, and then put a hole in the bottle and put a Q-tip in there and fill the bottle up with water, and then just have it like, and it just like drips water, and you don't have to water it if you ever like go out of town or whatever. You just have the bottle will just like drip the water into your, have like a water drip system kind of deal.
Well, if you're outside, you just put an actual drip system in. They're really easy.
Yeah.
That's an easy system to install. I've installed tons of drip systems. Because like I said, I had a lot of family that had a lot of like almost every one of my uncles and my mom and everybody, they all had greenhouses. Because out there in the desert, we would have manure brought in, and then we would use a tiller and till it into the ground wherever we were going to plant stuff. And we would just have a truckload of manure brought in, and then we would lay it out with the small backhoe, lay it out all nice and flat, and then just till it into the ground.
I think this is going to be good. I get these mint leaves stripped, make some mint tea, or get some mint tea started.
Have you ever
And
used
then
the
I get a
guano?
mow.
Have you ever used guano, Donald, for your
Guano.
for doing
Back
your
poop? No.
Yeah, my uncles used to use that too. Used to come in these like tea bag things, and they were always real careful with it too. Like they would always
Well-
have gloves on, and then they would go out with the mask on,
Yeah, that's
like
the
one of the
problem.
air masks.
Yeah,
But
that's the
where
problem
were
with
they
back
get?
guano.
They didn't live anywhere near bats or anything, did they?
No, it's expensive, but it's like one of the best manures in the world.
Yeah,
like,
bag guano is extremely expensive.
but it's also
Alright.
highly dangerous to be breathing in and stuff.
Hmm
So normally my uncles would do it once every, I don't remember how often they'd do it, but they'd go to the greenhouses and they would do it, but they'd be wearing masks and stuff, and they'd let it sit for so many hours, so they'd go back in there.
Oh, because like bat
Yeah,
guano
so you're
is, like,
not breathing
really,
it in; they're letting it air out for a little while.
oh,
You
They're
that's what
wearing,
you're talking about right there?
it's like that. It's like that potent or whatever.
yeah, it's
Well,
really
it's
potent.
very fine, and the particulates will get into your lungs.
Yeah, it can be it's really good manure, but you gotta be careful.
Oh,
If it's used right, it works really well, but it is expensive too.
and I remember like that scene on Ace Ventura where he's like eating the bat guano or whatever.
Bumblebee tuna.
Bumblebee tuna.
But like when we would put a greenhouse in, we would have to, like I said, we would bring a lot of manure in until anywhere between a foot and a half deep to
Mhm.
try to get the soil as rich as possible in that, because otherwise it's just straight sand.
Well, you're doing that in the fall, right? And letting it sit? Or did you just do that in the spring before planting?
Usually it was before they did the planting. Well, they
Well,
did
it's
other
obviously
stuff.
before they do the planting. I didn't know if they did it like in the
I don't
fall
remember
before or
exactly
directly
what
before.
time. I don't remember exactly what time of the year it was.
You don't want to put manure down until and after you have the plants going, because then you till the plants into the soil.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, obviously.
we
But
have
like
I
we
like
have
to fertilize,
stable
fertilize my plants after they die.
we have a stables that brings all its stuff to our allotment for us, and we just put it in big like cages and let it rot down
Oh yeah,
for 6 months, and then
yep. It's too hot when you
the
get
lot.
fresh manure, but if you let it get the heat out of it, then yeah, horse or cow manure, very good.
that's like my dad's house, dude. I swear there was like a mile of fucking PVC running under his property. We were always fixing that.
One night in
Because my
Bangkok.
dad was one of the few people. If you flew over his house, he had like 2 acres. It was in the middle of the desert, nothing around. But then you'd see this like perfectly 2-acre manicured lawn on his property, all fenced in. We were the only ones out in the desert that had a ride-on lawnmower.
That'd be brutal to this mint because it's just too much. Yeah, we're chopping you back down to the ground, baby. Which means that midsummer it's going to be angry. Actually, probably next month it'll be angry and coming out twice as much.
Oh, I didn't see that till now.
What didn't you see?
You talking about TJ?
Yeah.
No,
What didn't you see till now?
No, yeah, Jonathan had texted me a picture of like what I was talking about with the bottle and all, with the bottle, and yeah, I was looking at, he texted me a picture with a plant with a bottle in it, and I was like, oh,
Yeah, drip systems are really good though for conserving water as well.
When I sent him the picture, all he first saw was the plant. He didn't see the bottle.
yeah. It was more like the bottle. It was taped around like it had like some chopsticks taped around like the bottle, and the bottle was like the chopsticks.
Gee, I wonder what kind of plant it might have been.
Because some of ours, we would run the dripper, put a piece of line on the end of that, and then we would put a little cap thing at the end of that, and then run it down into the soil.
One
And
of
it would
these
go
plants
directly
with
to the root.
5 spiky leaves.
Do what?
We're wondering about the plant. What kind of plant it might have been? Did it have spiky
5
leaves?
5 spiky leaves.
Well, you could do it like in any kind of plant, I guess.
Yeah, TJ. What kind of plant was it that you were looking at, though?
It was, well, the bottle. Okay, so
No,
TJ,
not the bottle,
I don't
the
care, I don't care
plant.
about the bottle, TJ. What plant was the bottle
it
around?
was just sitting in. It was just sitting in any kind of plant.
Okay, it's
But
going
what-
over his head,
the-
Donald.
the-
Was
the
it a
picture-
marijuana plant?
TJ, the picture that you looked at, was it, what kind of plant was the picture that you looked at?
Oh, that Jonathan had sent me.
Send him,
What you were talking
TJ,
about.
TJ, here's what you do. Here's what you do. Send him the picture I sent you. That way he can see what kind of plant.
Here,
it is.
send it to me, TJ, and I'll share it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, don't share it. You might not want to share that picture.
It's like, TJ. Like, what kind of plant was it? Well, let me tell you about the bottle that was next to it. No, TJ, tell me what kind of plant it was.
And it was across from the sink. Yep.
Let me forward.
TJ, was it a pot plant? Oh, I can't see what kind of pot it was in.
Yeah, it was.
All I saw was the irrigation.
Yeah, it was a potted plant, but it had the. There was the bottle in there.
He's still not got it.
God damn it, TJ.
No, it's a potted plant with like purple roots or whatever.
Are you sure it wasn't a weed, TJ?
No, definitely not a weed. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. It definitely ain't a weed plant, though.
Okay, what kind? We don't know. It doesn't show what kind of plant it is.
Right here. Whatever the hell that is. But I see where the bottle's at, what he's talking about.
Is that a?
The bottle. It was more hot. It was.
Oh
more
my
higher.
gosh. Why is my brain?
It's vacation rot.
I don't know. The picture's too small.
Yeah, but the purple stalks.
Purple stalks. Kale.
Kale?
I'm back. Y'all see the picture?
I don't think
Yeah.
it's kale.
What kind of plant is that, Justin?
I have no idea.
What
kind of plant is that, Donald?
Well,
I
it's
know
got
it ain't a
purple
weed
stalks,
plant. I've seen
so
enough of those.
Jonathan, do you know what kind of plant it is? That's the
'Cause that's
question.
what was in some of the greenhouses when I was growing
I
up.
want to see if they know.
I don't know. I can't see it.
They didn't share the picture?
Yeah, I shared it.
Even when he shared it, it was too bloody small.
Yeah, you got to remember how Mark's looking at it.
On
It's
a
too
phone.
small for him to see. Because that was a screenshot. If you crop it out, it would make the picture bigger.
Yeah, it might be pot.
I've never seen a pot plant that looks like that.
Well, they got
They have
purple
green
stalks, but
stalks.
I couldn't. But it looked like it was more of a stalky, like
yeah,
a,
but it had a huge, like,
tail.
just, yeah, it had this, like,
Jim said it
big
was
leap
called-
at the end.
It was a
Jim said it's
species.
gillyflower.
Gillyflower.
Like I said, I seen enough weed plants growing up because that's some of what was in those greenhouses. That's all I'm going to say. Not all of it was. I've been around enough of those. But when your nearest neighbor's a half mile away, you don't really have to worry about people stumbling upon it.
I don't know. You can smell them from half a mile away.
Or are we sharing the picture again so we can look at it?
Oh, hold on.
Here we go.
Devil's lettuce.
Wait, what?
But Mark's right. The stalks did look like kale, like a kale type.
Yeah, because look at those big ass leaves at the end.
Been so long, I messed with this thing, forgot how to turn the camera around. That's it.
Swiss chard.
Chard is
Is that
very
a good
similar
guess?
to kale.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But it's purple.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
All right, we give up. What is it?
Don't know what that is?
Nope.
Elephant ear, man.
Is that elephant ear?
Elephant ears.
I was thinking edible vegetables.
Oh, elephant ear.
Go on. What's the proper name for an elephant ear then?
It's purple elephant ear.
Exactly, Philip. It definitely wasn't the devil's
It's the
lettuce.
regular elephant ear.
Mm-mm.
I said I've seen enough of those. I know what those look like. I'd spot one of those a mile away.
What
But
would
yeah,
our name for an
elephant ear grows
be?
in stalks like the
Tree.
like chard does.
I used to grow up in my fish tank.
What, the devil's lettuce?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh yeah, you put the soil and then you put the
No,
seeds in there.
I grew it in the fish tank
Tomatoes.
with fish in there.
Oh, with fish in it? Oh. Huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's an aquatic plant.
Strawberries. Mint.
Man, you got a big old garden there, Jonathan.
Yeah, my strawberries are ripe. My plum tree's got hundreds of plums on it. My
And
apple
this is-
trees,
this
my
is
apple
a
trees and
tomato
pear
tree,
trees are
right?
doing quite well.
This is the tomato tree, and my cat eats the leaves. Said they poisonous. She ain't died. I got to chase her from eating them every day.
Your cat is eating the leaves off your tomato plant?
But yeah, she ain't stopping from doing it.
What
Is
kind
that
of tomatoes you
poisonous?
growing?
That's why when you said they poison, I'm like, tomato leaves are poisonous? You were like, yeah.
Well,
I-
animals know that if they're not feeling well, if they got an upset stomach, some things they eat will make them sick,
Mhm.
and they do it on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like how dogs eat grass all the time.
Yeah.
hmm
But no, Donald, there's no yeah, I know what you thought.
Oh, I didn't think you were growing it. I thought you just sent him a picture that you found online.
No, it's in his garden.
But then I don't know. You might take a good look down there, Donald. You might see something interesting. I don't know.
Mm-mm. No, that's all right.
So,
Damn, his freaking porch looks like a damn one of those like walk-through gardens. Yeah, there you go.
what do
Oh
you
yeah, he's
use
got.
for
Look at Jonathan. He's got a pretty good sized garden out in his backyard.
Yeah.
Look
You
at
might see
Yeah.
something down there. You
You
might
talk
see
about
something
gardening,
down
it
there.
looks like Jonathan's the one to talk to about gardening.
Then
I've got-
again, I don't know. You never know what might be in there, Donald.
I'm just going to say at the moment, my
that. Oh
garden,
yeah, all blacked out. Wonder what's in there.
That's where he's growing the Swiss chard.
Hey.
my garden looks more like a jungle at the moment.
Going there's just strawberries or something.
Uh-huh. He's growing Swiss chard in there.
No, the strawberries. Oh, they done been picked already, but strawberries are here.
Strawberries, man.
Every now and again, a cherry keeps falling off this tree above me.
Oh, I love cherries, fresh cherries.
I mean, the pitted ones are
Squirrel
all
or the
right, but
birds.
No, I'm not talking about the ones you buy at the store in the jar. I'm talking about fresh cherries. You gotta spit the pit out. Those are good. And every once in a while, you'll just bite into that one of them that's just like perfect.
Mm.
We used to buy a lot of cherries and strawberry. What do they call the boxes of them? Flats? Is
I'll be back, guys.
that what they're called, Donald?
A flat of
Punnet.
strawberries?
Yeah, flat of strawberries, right?
A punnet.
Mhm.
Yeah, we used to, but my grandma, every time we'd go up to Oxnard, we would stop on our way back and we'd get like, she'd buy like 7 or 8 flats of them.
Oxnard
Those
doesn't
and
sound like a
cherries.
real place. Quit making up names.
Oxnard and Ventura. So I used to
Yeah, I've
spend
heard,
some of my
even I've
summer.
heard that.
Dude, that's like some of the best weather in California is that area. We would leave the desert and it'd be like 110, 115. We'd get there and it'd be like 70 degrees. About a 4-hour drive.
So you call them a flat. We call them a punnet.
Yeah. Well, my grandma would buy like 7 or 8 of those and of the cherries. And we would bring them back and then she'd give them out to all her kids to take home for all the grandkids and stuff. Everybody would always show up at my grandma's to pick them up after she got back.
I've only got about 5 strawberry plants here in my garden. I've got loads round at the allotment, but I've only got a few here.
Jim said, looks like what I have in my garden.
What do you use elephant leaves for then?
It's decoration, aren't they?
Is it
I guess just to grow
Is
them, I
it-
guess.
not edible?
I've never heard of eating it.
Yeah, some people grow certain plants just for the hell of it. Especially if it's an easy
I
plant.
just wanted to
I
grow
mean,
these just for the hell of it.
And I wonder if it actually got another name other than that.
I have grown
That
elephant
I might
ear.
know it as.
I've grown elephant ear along the side of my pond before.
Look, don't ever give Sarah any plants because she can't even keep a cactus alive.
Except here you have to overwinter it, and it's too much work to overwinter it. But pickerel grows around here, so that's what I've got going right now. That's the purple flower I showed you guys earlier.
Sarah killed 3 different cactuses I gave her.
I can't say I've ever heard of pickerel. Either it just doesn't grow over here or we've got a different name for it, one or the other.
Yeah, it's some sort of it's an arrowleaf type plant.
Mm.
Sarah's
Wait,
trying
you said
to
she's a
grow cactus.
cactus?
You said she's tried to grow cactus before.
No, I
killed
gave her 3
cactuses.
little cactuses and she killed all 3 of them.
Oh,
And you
That's how
don't
I
have to
do.
do anything to a cactus to keep it. That's
Yeah,
what he's saying. She
That's how we
cannot do plants.
that's when you know somebody, don't ever let them watch your plant while you're on vacation. Plants it for you. If I sent Sarah to Donald's house to plant sit for him, all his plants would have been dead by the time he got back.
Yeah, my sister's got green thumbs. She can grow.
Well,
Any-
and, and
Not
you
only
gotta
that,
be,
but she can give you the Latin names for them all as well.
well, some people can naturally pick it up, but then there's, if you actually learn from somebody the correct way how to do stuff, you should
There
be
is
able to.
There's a cracking little app that they keep advertising called, I think it's Plant Chat. And you just point your camera at the plant and it'll tell you what's wrong with it, what it is, and what to do to make it better.
Oh yeah, I've seen that app advertised before.
The only one I
Bit
saw
of
the
an
app.
AI.
There was one that they had for mushrooms, and I was like, I don't know if I trust that fucking app. It's like,
You can put
I've
You can
got
put-
2 or 3 books on mushrooms.
there's like a couple plants that you could like put milk in, and
Yeah.
like it would bring it back to life. And you can do like paprika.
Coffee.
Coffee grounds. Yeah.
Coffee's good on your lawn, apparently.
Yeah, coffee is
Yeah.
good for any of your leafy vegetables because it's nitrogen rich.
Yeah.
If you want, like tomato plants to produce, do not put nitrogen. Don't put your coffee
No.
grounds around those, especially later in the season. You're wanting something higher in potassium.
Mhm.
Banana peels work. Or just go buy some fertilizer with potassium.
Yeah. Some
Yes, yes.
tomato food, as they call it. Yeah.
But see, that's the kind of things people need to know when they're, starting a garden.
Yep. Nitrogen rich is really good for your leafy greens.
Because there's a lot of people that just get spontaneous. Oh, I want to do a little garden, and they go to Walmart and get all, buy seeds, get this, that, and then they don't really know what they're doing. Mark was talking about the hanging tomato plants. I remember when that was real
The
popular over here.
topsy-turvies.
Yeah, the topsy-turvies, yeah. When they were advertising those for a good decade. The as seen on TV shit.
Whose video is this?
Oh yeah.
Is this Jonathan?
No, it's the
Who
Lance.
is this? Lance. All right.
Yeah.
Justin, do
What's
you
up?
like Brussels sprouts?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it's a shame because yours is probably the only place that will never be able to grow any.
What, in Florida?
Yeah.
Why? It's just not the right environment, or what?
It needs a frost.
Oh yeah. We won't get enough of that.
No, which one is that?
Sprouts.
Brussels
Brussels
sprouts.
sprouts. They're cold weather.
They need
Just
a
like
frost before they'll germinate.
Pretty cool video right here.
Like I said, out in the desert where I live, man, watermelons and grapes, those are easy to grow. You just throw them out there and they'll just start fucking sprouting up like weeds.
We were on the way back yesterday, and the couple we were with, the wife, she spotted a roadside vegetable stand selling watermelon, and she pulled over and bought a 50-pound watermelon.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
She comes walking back with this thing. It was huge. Like, oh my God.
How'd you put?
Yeah, I would buy it just to have the watermelon that big.
It was insane.
So did y'all just put it in the trunk of your car or whatever, and just like hauled it back?
She opened the back and put it on top of all of our luggage and crap. And
just crushed all of Donald's cameras. Let me just stick it on this DJI case. Yeah, it fits real good right there.
It was insane how big it was.
Can you actually? I've seen this. I've never
That
tried it.
must have
I've
been-
just seen it.
It's probably 40% rind.
Must have been at least 2 foot in diameter.
She was holding in her arms like this.
Yeah, that had to have been big.
you
Because
put
your
like
average
a-
watermelon's what, about 10 pounds?
Can a
No,
bunch
more
of
than
rubber
that.
bands? Can
10,
a bunch of
15.
rubber bands squish a watermelon if you put like a
EJ,
bunch of?
You've seen
Yeah.
the video, so you know it can.
I've wanted to try it. Like, man, I wonder if this could really happen in real life.
Yeah, it can.
For real?
Them rubber bands are going to start digging into the watermelon.
You know the watermelon, the blue in your face, TJ?
Huh?
So
What
let's
you
see
need
here.
to do with a watermelon is drill
Don't do it in the
a little
house.
round hole in the
Yeah.
top. You drill a
Uh-oh.
little round hole in the top. You
go
open
to
a bottle of
recipe.
vodka and you stick the bottle in the hole and let all
Oh,
the vodka
yeah.
drain into the watermelon.
So if you
Yeah.
think of
People make mixed strength things like that at parties all the time.
if you assume that watermelon is mostly water, 50 pounds of water is 6 gallons.
Well, it's 5 of our gallons. But yeah.
Yeah, depending on how thick, like you said, the rime was on it, though. The rime might have been an inch or two thick. But no, my grandma, the one summer, she lined up along the edge of her house with railroad ties and put manure and everything in there. And they had a big old truckload of watermelons and we were having a family reunion. She was having us all spit our seeds in there. Within 2 years, she had big ass vines growing on the side of her house. She put up the lattice and all that.
That's how a lot of watermelon patches get started. Pumpkin patches, watermelon patches.
That's crazy how there's so many things you can do with a watermelon. You could turn it into a just cut like a little thing, like a little thing off the bottom and make a tap out of a watermelon. You just scoop everything out and then drill a hole at the bottom and put one of those like little spigots. And you drill a hole and then you put a spigot in there, and then you screw it back in, and then you just blend all the watermelon and then put like alcohol and like all kind of stuff in there.
That's
What
what Mark
alcohol
was
would you put in there, TJ? What kind of alcohol would you put in?
Maybe some rum, maybe some vodka.
Well, you could actually make some good, kind of like like martinis.
Maybe like some Kahlua or something in there.
I put vodka and you end up with a watermelon wicked.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Put sangria.
Sangria,
Yeah, that'd be good.
Well,
TJ.
sangria is just a wine with loads of fruit in it anyway, isn't it?
Yes, that's why the watermelon theme would go great.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
I've seen some videos where people cut holes in them and they dumped a bunch of different like mixtures in there and then stirred it up with like a kind of like one of those paint mixers.
Yeah, but I think I would rather just mix a drink in the glass.
There's this guy
There's
that
rice.
I see on,
Oh my God.
this guy on Facebook. His name's Sky, but he goes by Tipsy Bartender. He does like a lot of things. He makes like all these like mixed with like fruit and like.
Oh,
all
one of my
kinds of-
favorite drinking shows on the internet is How to Drink.
How to Drink.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
he's really good. He'll go into the history of things and he'll make like all the different versions of old fashions that there have been, and he'll drink them as he's going along. By the end of the show, he's hammered. I get my kicks above the waistline, sunshine. Ba, bum, bum, ba, bum. Where is?
I'm gonna drop off for a few minutes. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay, we'll just have to strain that off. That's all right.
So Don, that SD card full, right?
You what?
The SD card is full, right?
No, I barely got to fly when I was down there.
Oh man.
I flew the water tower, and then I flew for a few minutes at sunset day before yesterday down the beach. I got a few good sunset shots. But
that's about it.
But I didn't get to fly very much while I was down there. And the one place that would have been awesome to fly, Fort Pickens, it's down there, and it was they had the batteries down there that would launch a projectile like 17 miles out to sea. And these are just these big concrete structures. And it would be really cool to fly down there, but it's, of course, a national park.
Yeah, can't be flying at national parks. I'm scared of animals.
And of course, the lighthouse was on the naval base.
What do you use
You do
something
that-
like this for? What is this?
Oh, is that one of those cool? Is that a cooling towel?
That's
Is that what it is?
It looks. That's what it looks like. Like you put water on it and you put it around your neck and it keeps you cool or whatever.
Is that right?
Yeah,
I
you would.
that's what it looks like.
You would like bundle it up, kind of like one of those neck pillows. Soak it and then kind of squeeze it out where it's just damp, and put it around your neck.
Where'd you pick that up at?
Oh, my union gave me that one. I was in a golf tournament a couple weeks ago, and they gave me one. I thought, I've gotten two of these, and I don't know what they're for.
Yeah, that makes sense too. Why they gave those to you. You're out on the golf course, it's hot, yeah.
Okay.
Put it around your neck. It'll be
A
cool
lot
for
of
hours.
people use those, you'll see a lot of landscapers here in Florida using them.
Gotcha.
I think you can put them in the, like, wet them and wring them out and put them in the freezer too.
Well, you want to put cold water on them for sure.
Yeah. Huh.
That's why I say you'll see the guys from the landscaping companies.
Sleepy cat.
They'll have a bottle of water in their ice chest and they'll pull it out and soak it and throw it back on their neck. And
So I should bring it to Hawaii with me?
Or just get one of those neck fans
why
and
not?
just have the fans like blowing in your face.
those neck fans are a little gimmicky though. I don't know about those.
I
Those
saw
seem quite.
like it was like was it Wednesday was it? Yeah, Wednesday when I was at work, this kid had one of those things. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
They have one too. You can clip on your belt and it blows up your shirt.
Oh yeah, I've seen them.
It's like a little box that hangs on your belt.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot I need to go down and check my indoor plant down in the office today.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna pop off. I'll see you guys later on.
Later. Where are you at, Murray?
I had to run to the bank real fast.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, you ran down to the bank real quick.
Yep, ran to the bank and got it done. Well, part of it done. My rent still hasn't been paid from upstairs yet, but that I'm probably not going to get that till tomorrow. So anyway, just another day in paradise. You know what I mean?
All right.
What is that you're doing, Donald?
I am watering, spraying down a sundew.
Yeah.
And spraying down my air plants. I've got my air plants here in the window.
I like those. What's that vine right there?
That's a pothos. This is actually this. Oh, there it is.
Oh, is that just one of those standard one like house?
Yeah, this.
ones?
Yeah, that's just a pothos there, and this back here is a rope plant. What is the Latin name for that?
Oh, Mark's not here no more to tell you. He usually knows all those.
Well, this is the Hindu rope plant, which the leaves are curled in tighter than they normally are, and it's a Hoya.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, catch you later, Philip.
Philip's heading out.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off too. I'll catch y'all later.
Okay, well we can just shut it down too.
You mean pack it in?
Back, yep, there you go. I think we'll pack it in. We'll be back here at 5 o'clock Eastern time. So everybody just have a great day and stay out of trouble, and we'll see you then. Bye for now.